And it's the lesson you've all been waiting for, Chapter 2, Lesson 5, Add whole numbers using the standard algorithm. When you add numbers, it might be necessary to regroup. This is something you've seen before. There were 6,824 baseball tickets sold last week. This week, there are 349 baseball tickets sold. How many tickets were sold altogether? Pieces of information we need. 6,000 tickets sold last week and 349 tickets sold this week. Question is, how many tickets were sold altogether? So in order to find that answer, I don't see any of my keywords from the other lesson about estimate, round, or about. So I'm just going to start with adding the ones column. These are somewhat larger numbers than you may have seen before, but it's pretty much just broken down into our place value columns. So if you get nervous looking at these large numbers, just take it step by step and do each column separately. So now I'm looking at my ones column. 4 plus 9 is 13. Now when I'm adding my tens column, I'm going to make sure to add in that one that I carried. So 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. And I didn't need to regroup anything. 8 plus 3 is 11. Regroup that 1 into the thousands. 1 plus 6 is 7. So my sum is 7,173. So 7,173. Okay. And it didn't do the estimating. So if we were to round this, we would have 68 because 82 would round to 80. And we'd have 68 plus 3 because 34 rounds down to 30. So 68 plus 3, 71. And everything after it would be 0. So how many zeros do I need? 1, 2. So 7,100 is the estimate, and our actual answer is 7,173. And since they're fairly close, we can say the answer is reasonable. That makes sense for this equation. And there you go. And example 2, it has two pieces. It did do the estimating for us. So they already rounded the numbers, and we have our estimate right here that our actual sum should be close to. And the other piece it has that's different than the other problem is the information we need is over here in the table. So you have to refer to that in order to find your equation. But it's also given you, because it's an example problem, it's given you your setup right here. And when you're setting up your own equations, just make sure that you line up your place values stacked over each other, because that's extremely important in order for you not to make little errors that end up giving you wrong answers on tests and make everybody devastated. Add the ones place. 3 plus 7 is 10. Can't put two digits in one box, so carrying that 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1. 7 plus 8 is 15. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 more makes 10. Carry that 1 over here, bring it straight down. So we've got 102,540. And what it's telling you here is all the things that I just showed you in this box that they give us. So going back to the question that it gave us, which I forgot to highlight, bad. What were the total sales? There's our question. Down here. So the total ticket sales were let me see my box. 102,540. And that's addition of larger numbers using the standard algorithm.